Hello, everyone. I hope that it's recording this time because the last time I filmed, I spoke about 30 minutes all to myself only to realize that it had not recorded. There was no sound, so never mind. Basically, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Just a little, how would I say? A little flash. I lost my phone actually the day before, and it has never really happened to me before. I went out shopping in Port Louis, and when I came back to the bus station, I was fumbling in my bag and I couldn't find my phone. Naturally, like anyone, any normal human being living in today's world, I panicked. I was like, I've lost my phone. So I've lost like almost you've lost an arm, so to speak. So it's not about the value of the phone. The phone is very cheap. I don't buy expensive phones anyways, but the amount of information, contacts, and all of that in that is what is precious to me. And I guess I must be more careful with my phone in the future. The thing is, I went into a shop and I was trying out an outfit, and then I just put my phone in one of those hooks. There was a long cord in the phone, in the phone cover. Why am I having an Indian accent? I don't know. Anyways, long story short, it turned out that I had left it in a shop, and the owner of the shop, retrieved it, and I got it back today by the grace of God, because I honestly thought that it was either lost or stolen. I know I'm not the type of person to get like robbed in Port Louis. I've worked in Port Louis for almost 10 years, and I know I can confidently walk in the streets without having any pickpocket experience. So I don't jump to that conclusion. But I did assume that I must have the cord in that must have snapped at some point, because out I was carrying it around my neck. But anyways, long story short, how am I feeling? I guess I'm feeling okay. Like I feel like I'm a bit in a surreal dimension where I had never actually felt like that before. Getting older, sometimes it really sucks because it's not. No one is excited to be 30 years old, right? Are you excited to be of that age? You start to feel like it's not just a number. You feel like you're catapulted into a whole new world now. You're not in your 20s, and all of a sudden life just feels very different. For me, at least, I feel like a very different person. I've been having many motherly feelings since a while already before that. And now I feel like it really, it's something that I think a lot about. Becoming a mother, having a child, I feel like that's all I see around me, like moms, babies, children. And I find it so cute. I feel so much love inside of me, and I really want to be able to give that love to someone. And when it comes to my love life, then that's a topic that is, again, I think I'm making peace with my love life, or rather the absence of my love life. I'm making peace with it. I'm fine with it. I don't think it's something that you should force. If a relationship is becoming problematic or non-existent, or you should just surrender to what it is and try to work on things which are in your control. I'm not saying that you should renounce to the idea of being in a relationship, not at all. I believe in the law of attraction, and I know that there is no doubt if you actually start to vibrate along that frequency. If you do the actions, you dress the part, you think the part, you look the part, you feel the part, you will attract a partner, love, romance, whatever you want to attract or manifest. But that's not like my on the top of my priority list currently, honestly. At the same time, I know that I've reached 30, and I do feel like I don't think that there is any expiry date as such for women. I don't think that you need to panic because you're 30, you're not married. I don't believe in any of that bullshit. Some people are 20 and look like 30. So age is it's not like for me. I'm not that harsh on myself. I don't compare myself with other people. Having said that, the reality of your biological clock, that's a fact. And it's true that as a woman, you can't the ideal age to have a baby is, I would say, in that time frame. So I'm not going to wait till I'm 50 years old to have a baby if I have the opportunity to do so. Anyways, my point is what my feelings, my health currently, I feel like same old frustration. It's only one frustration. I feel like I'm not having enough time or energy or the right mood to work on my personal projects and goals. I have been getting back to painting and drawing lately, and I feel like I'm not being able to really stay consistent with it. My attention is a bit all over the place. When it comes to my wake up, like my morning schedule is itself in need of improvement, massive improvement. I know that if I manage to get that right, I can get many other things right. If I can push myself to wake up at a certain time and uh, use that time to be productive, I can really feel much, much better about my life. And yeah, of course, when I think about the future, do feel like lots of anxiety, uncertainty, doubt. I don't know if it's normal to feel like that, but I feel like I don't know if other people feel that, but I feel like I'm running out of time. I mean, most people talk about their retirement, what they will do once they retire with their money, with their time, but who knows? You don't know if you will get to live to be 60 years old or 80 years old or even 40 years old. So that's something definitely that I ask myself this question every single day. What am I doing with my time? And yeah, basically it's just routine. Routine is not something that fulfills you. Getting Staying in your comfort zone and just surviving, just doing things which are easy is never going to fulfill you. You might stay safe, you might be on a material level be comfortable, but you might be also eating fully and whatnot, sleeping, but it's not going to lead you to anything great. Speaking of eating, I'm genuinely like, given that these days after my breakup, I have no appetite. Anyways, I don't know why I have no appetite, but I have less appetite. I think it would be really nice to start to do fasting, voluntary fasting, not out of any religious reason, but just for health purpose. I feel like I'm not that interested to be eating all the time, so I can just fast, eat in the morning and fast. Exactly like in Ramadan, but not like it's just for health reasons, nothing else. And what else am I thinking? When it comes to working out, that's fine. When it comes to my future projects, well, I do intend to travel hopefully next year if God is willing. And then I don't. Yeah, I was thinking at some point of taking a 3 month sabbatical just to devote myself to learning to live once again. And at one point, I was even thinking of getting back to university and going to pursue a master's in fine arts. I don't know how I can devote myself to doing that, given that I'm always tired when I come back from the office. It's still very early. When I come back from the office, it's generally 5 p.m., 5:15 p.m., but I feel like drained. I feel so drained. I'm not tired as such physically, but I'm drained. Like, I feel like I can't, my brain has had enough. I can't concentrate on anything. So that's the scenario currently. Things are going on way better than they have. I mean, I'm okay. I'm dealing with my own shit, but I feel like I know that my life can be so much better. And who can push me to do that? How can I move beyond those obstacles and that fatigue, the sleepiness, the tiredness, the lack of concentration, the lack of motivation, distraction? That's a real challenge. I think I have made a good job so far, but still, I don't know. To be very honest, I feel like I do need, I really, really need a miracle, because this is not the ideal place where I want to be in my life. I don't, again, like I said, my aim is not, it's not marriage my biggest dream. My biggest goal in life, my sense of, is to have a sense of purpose, is to feel like I've accomplished something meaningful on earth, whether it's through social work or helping others, using my skills to do something for the world. And yeah, that's all that I wanted to say in this random rant. So I'm really glad that I've been able to do this. So yeah, I will try to make a video on my hiking session of yesterday, so that you can see a bit what I've been up to. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. So catch you very soon. Sorry.